So here's the story of getting ourselves into the, we're going to basically get ourselves the flippers now. That's where we're going to learn how to swim. Hey, aren't you Smith's grandson, Asler? Enjoy your browsing. These ladies are nice. They're nice to talk to. I'm in charge of checking out books, so it's not my problem. Still, I feel really bad for the girl over there in charge of returns. So it looks like we're going to be a bookkeeper, I guess, huh? Would you wonder what I should check out today? Also, if you want to see these masks right here, you can bump into the wall and knock the masks off, break them apart, and get some money out of it. It's not very useful, but hey, you know, at least I like attention to details. Then we got to the crazy man over here. Something! Sometimes these books move on their own. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Ain't telling me I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. You want a few Skeetone? Why not? I'm saying nothing. Ah, dang it. Don't have it. I don't have enough keystones for you. See what I mean? After you have not enough, now you have to come back for a quest later. That's why after you get the the last Tiger Scroll, you want to come back and basically just grind keystones because you have a lot of fusion to get to. So we want to talk to this little fellow right here. Hey, this is no good at all. The humans have checked out some books out of the library. Thanks to them, none of us can get back to Elder Library. Will we get by on alone? I'm so worried. I'm sure the librarian knows something about those books went. I wish I were big. Why, I walk up right there and ask where those books went. I'll fuse it. Yeah, why not? As long as you don't have the same... Okay, I have 1 piece of that. Let's see where we go from here. And that's putting into a spot we can't get to, but I believe that is money. It's either money or shells right there. And, not getting that anytime soon. We can perfectly set. And we also sacked is we got some book reading here. We can walk up the wall books here. That book right there we have to get to. We can't get up that shelf because some human checked out that book out. But at least we don't have to listen to Elder Library's boring old stories. Please don't be a green one. Dang it! I'm out of green! I have to go grind for more green jewels, green things. I thought we had a lot of them, but no. A lot of people's fusions are all green for some baffling reason. They're not the other colors. Ah. Well, let's go. Let's be a librarian for now. And, well, this side quest will basically take us to 3 different locations. And one of them is actually the one we potentially saw earlier, which was the dog in the fireplace. Welcome to the library. Say, aren't you Mr. Asler? The books missing from the bookshelf on the 2nd floor? Yes, they've been checked out for quite a while. They're very overdue. Take a Harley bestiary, for example. Been gone for ages. Checked out by a girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat in her house. Wanted to learn more about it, she did. Looks like we're gonna have to tackle that person somehow. But first, we need a bottle of water. Cool down the house. Put water in a bottle right there, so we perfectly... Malin, do you have anything? Oh, you're confused. With a gem I can't use. Ah! This is getting tedious. Very much so. And I don't have enough money for this one. Let's see, is it 50? 50. Oh, good, I'll take it. It's probably not one I'm going to take for, but I'm going to have to come back later when he restocks. But we need to talk to this lady's house right here. Well, this is actually the boyfriend's house, actually. We'll check out this fire out like there. They say the king's been weird lately, but it doesn't really have anything to do with our love. Huh? A book from the library? A Harley bestiary? Is that the one? Yeah, I checked out a while ago. You came all this way to get it? Wow, you're a dedicated librarian. But I don't know how to do this. It's back in my house. Would you mind going there and getting it? I just can't leave right now, see? Blinded by love does not remove your responsibilities as basically returning a library book. If it's been checked out that long, I hope you get charged over 500 rupees for it. Oh. So let's warp down to getting ourselves small. We can actually talk to the dog here too. The thanks are if you put out the fire, but I'm still muffled at my master. I can't believe how long he's been hanging out with his girlfriend. I know how I feel, dog. I myself don't have a girlfriend, so I know how that feels. But this is also where the cat, this cat's a jerk. Whoa, did you see that cat looking at me? I know it wants a piece of me. So this cat, say, look at that, Asler. There's a book on top of the bookcase. But how are we gonna get there? I can't reach it. And we don't have the ladder. I don't think we can just shake the bookcase and make it fall either. The presidential problem, would you say? So this cat's annoying. He has a fusion, which we don't have. We got another one of those. Your Simon's that's too bad. Also, this cat will attack you. Yeah, kind of a jerk. I don't like it. Wow, that really startled me. Everything's scary when you're small. And I should know. I've been small for all my life. I don't know how Link can actually push this book down, because there's technically a kind of a quest line that happens during this, which allows us to push stuff while we're small, and it's like, ugh. Like we don't have that item just yet, but somehow we can still push a heavy book. If it's a bestiary or a yeah, we'll come over here. There we go, library book. Sweet. Number 1 is done. Now I think you can do multiple ones at once, but for the sake of consistency and everything, we're just gonna return these one by one. Here's our first book for you. Look at that long-lost copy of Hyrulean Bestiary. Asler, you returned this book? Thank you so much. I can't begin to describe how much looking forward to putting this back. That's 1 down, 2 to go. The next over book you can see, yes, of course, The Legend of the Picori. It's been out forever. It was checked out by somewhat an esteemed-minded scholar, I believe. And we all know who this guy is. And this one requires, again, yet another bottle of water. Go. Water in a bottle once again, because now we have to talk to a guy that's down here. There we go. Talk to this guy right here. What? Huh? A book? From the library? Oh, yes, of course. I knew this day would come. Please come in. This door is normally closed at the moment. I'm a researcher of the Picori Legend lore. My name is Dr. Left. And you can tell that he's basically the same mascot as for the guys in SimCity. Because there was a bit of a kind of a partnership between Nintendo and the makers of SimCity a long time ago. They had to put SimCity on the SNES. So this guy's kind of a reference to that particular character and also in subsequent seasons afterwards. Well, I hate to say it, but I haven't seen the book in several days. Perhaps a mischievous little mouse has taken it. Well, I'm sure in the house somewhere. I just don't know where to look. But I'm very busy right now. Why don't you go look for it for yourself? Well, we would, but I gotta clear out your fire hazard, you know. So now we need to get ourselves small so that we can talk to the Minish about it. I'm pretty sure the Minish knows something. Oh, and now we got the fusions now for him now. And with a block, I can't even fuse. Oh! I have to go to the field of grinding for getting any fusions. My goodness, it's tedious. It really goes to show how dumb sometimes this is here. Let's go talk to the guy here. Hey, you know about the clues that reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow through the land of the fearsome beast until you reach the Misty Falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even the small people to push big things. According to legend, you're supposed to start from this house. Well, we're going to start from this house one way or the other, because we need to grab that book. We go up here. We have to go around here and we talk to this guy. We like this house, but this place is such a whole human town. I want to stay here forever. And what do you got? You, I can fuse with you. That's good. Finally, I can fuse with somebody here, with the town Minish no less. And this allows us to cross, and yet again, another swampy spot. Usually this is like done for like late game stuff. It's weird that they're giving me such weird, rare drops now. Interesting. If later on this house will basically get built over by another one, and you'll have to worry about. Oh, yeah, they do this twice. Hey, I've heard about you, so you're going ahead, are you? Well, I want your glory then. Don't die out there, okay? What do you mean die out here? This is a peaceful little town. What could possibly... Yes. Oof. It's no good. I just can't get anywhere. Oh, man. Oh, man. Can't go anywhere, huh? Trying to deal with these cats. These cats will harm you. Because you're acting like a rat. Ow! Hey, why don't you move out of the way so I can get down here? Ow! Watch out for this pond right there. You can't fall in. And now we got ourselves this little mini dungeon as well. There needs to be some place like this behind one of the town's fountains. Well, let's get moving and see if we can find that item those Minish mentioned. We need to find this item, and it's very useful for the rest of the game, actually. Let's go. Now, you probably will have to come back here after you get the flippers. That's where we're beginning and the end here. Until then, you have to come back here to grab all the rest of the items down here later. Let's go. Well, we got more guys to kill. Mini bosses. These bugs are everywhere. There we go. Take you guys out. This is all what the dungeon really is, but there are hidden chests here for everything else. And we get ourselves. You got the power bracelet. You're filled with strength, even while tiny. So now we can push anything we want, no matter what size we are. That's amazing. And yes, if you look over there, there is a couple of spots where there might be chests. Oh, love to get that, but we can't get it. We don't know how to swim. I was talking about that earlier in the there is another Minish guy there. Huh. I guess you just never realize what you can do when walking around small and see all the rest of the Minish around here. So now that we've got ourselves the power bracelets, we can now move that bookshelf that's in Mr. Left's house. So let's go and do that, shall we? Since we completed this legend of the hidden temple, I guess, at this point. Let's go see if we can get that book. This book is very tedious, but also we can't get upstairs, because now we need to move these shelves. We couldn't do it earlier, but now when we're small Minish with those power bracelets, we can push them around now. Ha-ha! Sweetness! And we got a lot of Minish over here taking some books. I see. Oh, that makes sense. Human books are so interesting. And that guy, Dr. Left, living down there has a great taste in reading material. It's a busy dusty up here, huh? Maybe I should do a little cleaning. You can do the cleaning if you want up here, too. Because you have to. Because in order to get this book down, the book right there that Minish is on is the book we need to take back to the library, right there. Alright, come here, buddy. Oh, hey! I want to return this book to my dropping it down below. It's impossible. How the heck did you get the book up here? I want to know. How the heck did you do it? My brother's so busy with a book of his own that he won't help me out. If I can just jump on there. That's something I'm questioning right now. How the heck did they get the books up here? I mean, the only doorway up here is a very small pathway. So either they must have just flown this up somehow. The Minish can fly. That's what I'm thinking. The Minish can fly. That's what it is. The Minish can fly. We come up here and we put our weight on here. Surprisingly, our copies can basically put weight on. And we can jump. He only jumps off and I get the book back. We gotta go back and big and get it. All for the sake of just learning how to get into the Temple of Droplets. Knowing what's going on with our timer right now, we may not get into the temple today. Just with how much stuff we're doing. Alright, let's go. Into the door we go. And you got the book, the library book called Legend of the Picori. Thank you. Oh, look, you found it. Could I ask you for the return that book for me, lad? Alright, fine. Since you don't want to do it yourself, I have to do everything around here, apparently. Ugh. Link's the hero of everyone's jobs. Oh my goodness, you look at that! Their copy of Legend of the Picori has been checked out for so long. Asler, you deserve a medal for all this. I am so moved, deeply moved by this thoughtful gesture. Now, where's the last one? Oh, in the last book we still need is a history of masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he have kept a library book for so long as a public official? Also, Hagen, the mayor. I just now realized, was it Hagar or something like that? The mayor of like Final Fight on the SNES. I wonder if these two guys are the same reason, but the mayor's guy is right here. That mustached guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable, and there's something fishy about this room too.
Yes, that's me, Hagen. I am the mayor of this town.
What's that? You want a book? A history of masks? And you say I checked it out, do you? Yes, indeed I did. Or wait, did I? Are you lying politician? Will you just not stop giving me a false truth? Come on. You're a politician. Well, I'll tell you what, Asler here will not basically voting for you next time. And Hagen is the one we need to basically to open up our wallet upgrade. Yeah, finally. Yeah, that one right there is the wallet upgrade. Finally, we can get ourselves bigger. A bigger money capacity. And actually buy the bigger quiver and whatnot. But we want to break these masks down because you're in protest of the mayor. There we go. Mayor protest. I break your masks. But I need to talk to the Minish in this room. Because the minute, you may not remember where it is, if you don't remember, but I'm pretty sure a Minish is living in this building, and he will be able to tell me everything. You can't hide anything from me when you got Minish living in your house. The mayor took off for his cabin by the lake, clutching a book. We saw him go. But after the chest was opened, the road to the Minish woods was blocked. We won't be able to get through. When the mayor came back, he didn't have that book anymore. I'm sure he just left it by his lakeside cabin. He's pretty forgetful like that. You want to go to the cabin by the lake? Well, let me just mark it here on your map. Yes, it's right here. You should be able to find it now. So he must have left it. He checked out a library book and then decided to hide it. Well, he's definitely not getting my vote in the Hyrulean elections later. Goodness me, you lying, cursed. Well, you are giving me a bigger wallet, so I guess you pay me with your silence. But anyway, let's go get our wallet and that too. Oh, okay, do you stare that in? Well, did you get your gift? No, I haven't started the inn yet. What do you? Oh, you can actually. I can fuse it to you. But that's my last green one. No, I need to grab more. Marshall's fusing with us, and he's getting something that's next to our house. I'll definitely take that into consideration. We have a lot of stuff to unlock and open up later. As I know about that cave right there. I'll be doing that later. Once we actually beat the, once we actually get our flippers. Okay, this is all the way to get into flippers, because for a stupid reason we have to do this. Ugh. Let's go over here. Hi, hi, Talon. Yeah, I don't remember his name. After many hidden walls, we got it. But we come down here, open up the chest. We get ourselves the big wallet. But it's not the final wallet, though. Yeah, there's one. I think there's one more left of an expansion. And now get us to the max wallet capacity. Means nothing was in that without our reach. But we need to go talk to the we need to go talk to the guy down here. Because if we want to get ourselves that... well, we can't get to his cabin. His cabin is basically locked behind water. Which again, we do not have the means of doing so. So we're going to have to get ourselves digging around another way. Oh, there's this guy again. This guy we unlocked earlier. This is the golden Octorock. And he has a lot of health, just like the rope does. But he drops 200 rupees for us. Or actually, that was 100 rupees for that one. Yeah, the blue ones are like 100. The red ones are 200. So bear that in mind. But we also got to get some chests over here. Kingstone pieces! Yeah, sometimes the fusions are just Kingstone pieces for the record. Alright. Let's talk about this cave. Booyah! This cave has got a few secrets hiding in its wake. But this is also the way we need to get to his cabin. To the mayor's cabin. Being aggressive. This is weird to become an aggressive bank or aggressive librarian at this point. Yeah, there's also a rupee like here, so watch out for him. We want to come over here first. And I think that there is... Oh, I think there's like a like here. Yeah, a normal like. Ah! Yeah, a normal like. I think that it's very rare for them to see. But if you come over here, though, it's another Goron fusion wall. Let's get him going. And move on from the 4th wall to the 6th wall. That means there's only 2 more fusions of this capability here, and that's how we get our last bottle of the game from this. Ooh. I smell delicious stones that are on the other side of this wall. Can you give us a hand, Goro? Sure. And now we got 4 of them right there. That breaks that wall down with Peasley. And now we can get ourselves continuing on. But there's 2 more fusion walls we have to get to in order to get ourselves to the finale of that side quest. But yeah, this is one of the caves that has it. Ugh. I know, it's weird. Break our wall right here and go up here and we get ourselves into Lake Hylia. With a piece of heart that can only be attained by water. Alright, let's see about this here. Go in the cabin. There it is up there. The book's up there. Hagen's Words of Wisdom. If you can't solve a problem, just headlong into it and bam. Can we break it? I guess we could headlong right into it. That didn't work out. Alright, it's time to headlong into something that we like to call a panel, a portal. And now this is like our 3rd and final one of these waterways with the lily pad here. But this one has, oh boy, this one has nothing in it for anything to avoid. But it will have bugs after we come back from it. Also, a chest that we unlocked earlier. Another Kingstone piece. It's blue though. Where's the green ones when we want them? No green ones. No green love for Asler. Of course not. We push this guy over. And now we have to push this book down. There we go. Book is down. Now we must go back to being big so that we can grab the book and head back to the library. Oop, almost fell off there. And now there's gonna be bugs here. That's gonna basically be annoying for us. So let's blow ourselves to victory. Oh, I don't. There they are. Hey, bugs, come here. Flies. Hey. How about you? You take that, go downhill there, buddy. Yeah, watch out for those flies. Luckily, you can push them away with the air, with the gust jar if you so choose. If you want to go to passive run at this point. Alright, with that out of the way, we now our 3rd and final book. We can now get access to Elder Library and find out how to get into that temple. Alright, warp us away! Because we can't do anything right now in this location right now, not until we get those flippers. So back to the library with us. And once we get the library, guess what happens? After we get these flippers, guess what happens? More side quests open up! Yep, that's the whole point of this game, yeah, isn't it? Now we got ourselves the final book. You know, Asler, you can return all of our overdue books. I can finally get that bookshelf on the 2nd floor in order. Hey, Sturgeon! Books to shelf! Yes, here I am. I'm here to say these books put away lickety-split. Wow, that old... Wow! Man, that guy must have been a runner when he was younger. The bookshelves are back in order. I feel so renewed. Enjoy your browsing. Alright, I'll enjoy my browsing of those books. So I need to find out how to get into that temple. And this guy knows of it. Let's flip down. Shrink ourselves down and see where this library is going to give us. Come on, little buddy. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Sorry, I can't fuse with you. Wish I could. Hey, listen up. Listen good. The books are back now. It's true, huh? Now we can get back to Elder Library. So you brought the books back? Good for you. Thank you. We take a sign of our thanks. They give you 50 rupees. Not bad. So yeah, now we're in here at libraries. Now basically I would say physical libraries are probably going away to the dodo at this point, when everyone just has a digital library of everything they want. Man, that's gonna be weird, right? Can't rent books anymore unless you rent them digitally. Maybe Hyrule's on the brink or something. Oh, this guy. Keystones? Yes, and I do have that. Wow. What luck for the library. But we won't have to fuse with his brother in the Minish Woods, though, because he will give us an item of very good importance. And we have another Octorok that's golden in the wild. We have to go back there to get those items. Alright, what do we got for us, buddy? Woo! Oh, a visitor for many long weeks. Even Jodoti has been away for so long, I've grown almost lonely. But what is it? What do you need? You want to visit the Temple of Droplets? Very well. You are the first such brave person in a long while. Stand on the clover in front of me, okay? Alright, you kids today, no patience for an old man. Well, just stand right there, like I told you. Woohoo, now open Secret Mystery Puddle! Huh? Oh my goodness! Woohoo, wasn't that fun? Now then, it's up to you to pass the trial safely and recover the item you require. Oh, what fun! I do love this real nitty-gritty adventuring. In the manga, Eslo and Library do have a moment together, but also I feel like Eslo hates his guts. I think. Well, it's not my hip. Whatever I have is now my brim. Whatever. That old fool must have just loved sending people on dangerous missions. And now that Library has gone to tell Droplets anyway. I guess the answer lies up ahead. Keep moving, boy. So we have ourselves another mini dungeon that the Minish have developed. And this dungeon's not very long. It's actually kind of a linear pathway, honestly. Not really big here. We do get introduction of a new enemy type that will basically give us some trouble in the Temple of Droplets, though. So I guess it's kind of a test of knowing how you're going to handle the enemies that are going forward. There we go. Get you out. Get you dead. Oh, why am I doing this? I can just break him. Oh, yeah. It gives another fairy. Nice. The next mini-boss is... the bug. I would say this is called the boomerang bugs because they can shoot their pincers out at you as a boomerang. And if you knock them back, you can knock them back into them to slow down their descent of using that weapon against you. But they're kind of like, they're kind of like the Dark Nuts. They basically can't harm them in front until if they have their pincers on them. Until you hit them on their sides or their back. Also, you can still get hurt by them if you kill the bugs off, so bear that in mind. And you got the flipper! Press A to glide through the water and B to dive. Yes. Why, it all makes sense now, doesn't it, boy? Library uses flippers to swim to the entrance to the Temple of Droplets. So, if you put these on, you should be able to swim too. Remarkable! Surprising it fits Link's feet. You would hate to have like, oh, you got flippers, but guess what? You can't fit into them because you don't have the We'll have to come here after we get the item from the water temple. Yep, Temple of Droplets. Well, now we have the means of getting to the Temple of Droplets, but I want to continue. Well, I guess we could go. I guess we can. We might as well get that item now and complete the dungeon hereafter. Because after that, it's just another a lot of side quests. Again, side quests galore.